The year is 1850, and a meeting of Congress is held. Henry Clay is proposing many new ideas to Congress.
Gentlemen, welcome to the meeting of Congress on January the 29th, 1850. I have been deeply contemplating many ideas about the future of our country and have come to the decision to share this great announcement with you all today. As we all know, our country has just received quite a large amount of land from our battle with Mexico. My decision is to give up the land called Texas, and Texas to be given, say, $10 million, which would be used to pay back their debts to Mexico. As for the other 4 territories, New Mexico, Utah, Nevada, and Arizona, there is to be no forced slavery. The states decide when they apply for statehood.
But if those states were to make their own decisions, would they not turn slavery down? The only way for the Union to survive is by protecting slavery. Are you trying to propose an end to slavery?
Excuse me, Mr. Calhoun, I was not finished. You may speak when I am done.
Yes, sir.
Look at this guy. As I was saying, the District of Columbia will no longer have slave trade in it, although slavery will still be legal in that state. And now, the decision you've all been waiting for, California. California will be admitted to the Union as a free state. Now I know what all you pro-slavery politicians are thinking. Don't you worry though, because I'm putting the Fugitive Slave Act into use.
What is it?
The Fugitive Slave Act will require Americans to help in the recovery of fugitive slaves. Those fugitive slaves won't have the right to a jury trial. Also, more federal officials will be roaming around our country making sure the law is followed.
Marvelous, marvelous.
I do have a question, however. Oh, we're just out of time, but we will be meeting again on March 4th.
Both Webster and Calhoun went home and thought about the meeting for days. They decided to write speeches. Calhoun's was to be delivered on March 4th, and Webster's 3 days later. March 4th, 1850.
I have prepared a 43-page speech for this event, which states my opinion and beliefs on the matter. But due to my frail state, my dear friend Senator James Murray Mason of Virginia will read my speech.
2 hours later.
As a final statement, I would like to proclaim the sovereignty of the states is at stake, and the Union can only be saved by protecting slavery.
March 7th, 1850.
I, just as Mr. Calhoun had, have prepared a speech. I wish to speak today not as a Massachusetts man, nor as a Northern man, but as an American, and a member of the Senate of the United States. I speak for the preservation of the Union. Hear me for my cause.
And so, the speech went on for 3.5 hours. Summarized, Webster expressed his support for Clay's plan. He explained that slavery barely had a chance in the new land because the terrain was not suitable for plantations. He also urged the strengthening of fugitive slave statutes. After hearing both arguments, Clay decided to stay with his initial plan with no alterations. The Compromise of 1850 was put into action.